Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Northern Illinois' offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example. Then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They go to the ground. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Let's look big picture at Northern Illinois. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a three-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer portal.
Makes the grab on the left. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The Huskies look to keep this drive humming. Give to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off the play fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll field the punt and take it back. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So UMass's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
UMass now faces a 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Jordan. Finds his tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating a loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Just got to have better awareness if you're the wide receiver and understanding where the sideline is. That time, it didn't even look like he was trying to get any feet down in bounds.
UMass to the line, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Minuteman. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bryant. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
On the run, it's Duke. Breaks into the open. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Rodgers. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He caught it, and he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. Northern Illinois will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Extra point here will tie the game. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The UMass offense returns to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with him. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out from their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. It's Gray. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for room, it's Price. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Right back to the well. Oh, he's got some space. A very productive run gets it inside the 40 all the way down to the 38-yard line. UMass just kept it on the ground to move the sticks, and they might rely on that offensive line again. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
It's a curious play call offensively to try to throw after that great gain on the ground the snap before. If you're winning in the trenches up front, keep it going. Let the big fellas go to work. I don't like the idea of throwing the ball, though.
Off play action. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Oh, he's got a chance. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a third down stop. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Miami has the lead right now, but even here in the cradle of coaches, you just never know. This has been a tight one inside Yager Stadium. They're up by a field goal over Toledo. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Now facing a third and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Working on the right. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. The lone back's got it. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Third and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Givens. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Quarterback on the keeper. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. The give to the left side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 5 yards away from another third down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. Motion from the wideout. They'll use the jet sweep to try to convert here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, Dave.
And the ball is free on the pitch. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. The defense putting points on the board.
Number 22 scores for the defense.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The 42-yard field goal that was no good gives them the ball back at the 25-yard line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Fires to the big fella. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets rid of it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a nice job by the quarterback there. Of course, he's right-handed, but there he is scrambling and rolling to his left. It's not easy to be accurate when you're doing it, but he's able to put that right on target for the completion.
Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Jordan. Looking left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. UMass will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's 1st down from the 44. They'll give it to Johnson. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Bringing the heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The UMass offense returns to the field. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Got out of trouble and throws. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a man, it's Jordan. Got it in the middle, it's Gray. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Grab near the sticks, it's Gray. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, UMass.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To the air on 1st down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Amherst. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime, you riled yourselves up, you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Leaves it with the running back. Got a little space. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Looks as if he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a first down UMass. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Love the call going RPO here on 4th and short. And how about the running back? This is a guy that gets the tough yards. He finds ways to get those hidden yards. He can push the pile, drive the legs. Showed you that right there.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
UMass mounting a threat from the red zone. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Here's a heat. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Absolutely center cut. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Might as well stick with him. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The UMass offense returns to the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize off getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Looking to throw on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this.
There he goes. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Givens. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. The Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quickly to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. He wants to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Duke. Gets away from one, finds room. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he waltzes in for the score. Touch!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, elation on one side, deflation on the other, in the hotly contested battle for the wagon wheel. Akron rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the MAC.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Jordan. Throws to the tight end. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
The Minutemen with a ton of work to do here on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Gibson. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing it. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
UMass to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
Number 98 on to kick it away.
He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. They'll try the run. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Givens. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. That's the end of the quarter, and Northern Illinois has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final period. The give to the back. Look out, he's got room. Turning it on. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. The Huskies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And he's still running after the move. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. attack on this 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Givens. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He'll sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that. But I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Wants to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Johnson. He's loose, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Huskies! Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
They've been talking about this one all week inside the MAC, guys. Let's give you a quick recap of how it went down. Ohio notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Athens is worth its weight in gold to the Bobcats. A busy day in the MAC, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that.
There he goes down the right side. The 40, the 30. He's at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, UMass!
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that, and I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Conversion is no good. The score, Northern Illinois.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Fights off a defender. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give from the gun. Shakes off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And that is no good. Missed a chance to stretch this lead. It's still sitting on 9. The UMass offense returns to the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Oh, better look out! Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Price. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That's caught. It's Anderson. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down.
And listen, everything's 4-down territory at this point when you're trailing by this much late in the game. So it's okay you didn't get the first down there, but now the pressure's on to convert this. Otherwise, it's ball game.
Got his man downfield. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rodgers. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll look to pin him deep. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. To the air, it's Jordan. Grabbed over the middle, it's Anderson. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch, it's Gray. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Catch in the middle, it's Gibson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Gibson. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on second and short. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks, it's Gibson. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Just keeps slinging it. Makes the catch, it's Harding. Shoved out of bounds, they'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Lets it go to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll pull them back to within 6. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They're in control of the clock as their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll give it to the back. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. He boomed it through a 50-yard field